Three of the world's most extreme athletes are about to start the journey of a lifetime. Jokke Sommer, a 27-year-old Norwegian who became a YouTube star overnight by producing some of the most spectacular videos ever seen. He has helped push the boundaries of what is possible in modern wingsuit flying.
We are a group of people that live a very special and different life.
With them is Espen Fadnes, a former pro-based world champion, known to be one of the fastest guys in wingsuit flying. At the age of 33, Espen decided to quit his job and pursue a lifelong dream as an extreme sport athlete.
We are doing what is almost an inhuman sport.
Together with our flying cameraman, Ludo, Woerth, a 34-year-old Frenchman who has made a career of filming his friends as they discover new ways to push the limits in base jumping.
I choose it because I love it.
Traveling around the world, motivated by one equal goal. They will fly by spectacular landmarks, under bridges and jump buildings in the Far East. Experiencing extreme conditions and amazing landscapes, they will discover that things don't always work out the way they want.
I honestly don't think we should argue about this.
They will test their friendship, explore new cultures, and experience all sides of life, all in the search of the perfect flight. Jokke, Espen, and Ludo has just arrived in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Their mission is to jump out of a helicopter 2,000 meters above the city and fly under the arm of the Jesus Christ statue. Getting permission from air traffic control to jump from a helicopter was declined, so the whole stunt has to be done illegally.
Guys, we need help to make shit happen. This country is way too manana, and it's only money that will get you there.
They've been in contact with a local helicopter pilot before they arrived, who has agreed to fly them up anyways and drop them off over the statue. But the jump did not turn out as planned.
We arrived in Rio and we thought that everything was set.
This is the sport that you can't fuck up. The day you fuck up is the day you die. You never get a second chance. So when we arrived to Rio, we were in early February, and none of us had done much base jumping since 2012.
I'm never motivated when it's not clear blue skies. You know that.
I mean, look around. It's, we're gonna jump. It's
but we're in we're in the tropical, you know. Like suddenly it's just like it turns on, and then it's like standing inside a shower.
The weather in Rio was much more challenging than we thought. More wind, several days of rain.
We were all fired up. We had brand new suits and we were ready to do our first jump. We couldn't get pretty much any of the training done that we wanted.
We had to prepare for the Jesus statue stunt. And in Rio, you have a mountain called Gavia. You cannot just jump every day there.
But one day we got the opportunity to do a jump, and I was going to fly my new suit for the first time. But when we got up, the wind started picking up and the clouds were moving in.
Oh shit!
I don't want to straight right. And when you see the beach, since we don't know exactly how much wind there is on the way, so make sure you give us the right, direction.
Isn't the direction straight out?
Straight out.
I remember I jumped off, the suit was not flying as I was used to flying. It started to drift to one of the sides. And it was a split second, I felt like, oh fuck, this was a bad idea. I landed and I realized that I don't have a suit that works for me. I almost went into a fucking flat spin. This suit doesn't like the way I fly, huh? Fuck, that was so fucking scary.
Jokke had some serious issues with the suit. To have any chance of going through with the Jesus statue stunt, he had no choice but to go back up and give it another try.
So we met this local base jumper, and he asked us to be ready 3 in the morning to go for a jump.
We're pretty much ready, huh?
It's too early to work.
I'm tired.
Because the mountain is so close to the favela, they were told by the locals to be very careful on their way up. Other jumpers had experienced brutal robberies with guns on the same hike they were going. There are security guards and barbed wire fences, so no one can enter the area during the night. So they have to climb the fences and sneak around the guards to be able to even start the hike.
We were kind of like struggling over wet rocks and inside the jungle. I was really freaked out about not seeing anything because it's a lot of tarantulas and snakes and a lot of things I have never seen before in the jungle in Brazil.
When I'm at the top, I'll be stoked. Right now, I have it horrible. The fact is that I'm actually really, really afraid of heights. I can't do any hard climbing without good climbing friends, because they need to hold my hands on at least 4 or 5 places on that trip. And the same goes for some exit points where I feel that it's a little bit exposed and I have to hold the balance.
In the beginning, it was pitch black, and then it slightly turned lighter and lighter. The day started coming.
How can you not love this?
At the top, you see all over Rio. You see Rio 360 degrees from the top. We sat down and watched the sun rise up for that day.
It's tip top, huh?
At the same time as you feel the sunrise, you also feel the tension of that you're actually going to do a pretty rad base jump. You're going to do a 3-way, the guys.
Yeah, man.
And after we seen the sunrise, we put on the wingsuits and we started testing.
The cameraman is starting to be nervous because it's going to be quite a hard one, this one.
Now I'm nervous as well, huh?
Good jump. You do it over and over again.
Good jump, buddy.
Nice.
Hold my hands, Espen. Yeah, you know I don't like this. Okay, how we doing, guys?
Good training though, you have been exercising.
After a week in Rio, the guys had done 2 training jumps. Jokke's second attempt went better, but he still had a bad feeling about his suit. The plan was to do a couple more jumps, but later that day, their local contact got a phone call that would change the whole trip.
We thought that everything was set. The helicopter was set, authorization, and all of a sudden, we don't have a helicopter anymore.
The heli pilot had decided to bail on the whole project.
We need to figure this out, because right now this is just going down.
So we started getting very stressed out about this and started doing whatever we could to make it happen. I used all my contacts I had. Espen used all of his.
I don't know how the guys managed to get that plan from a friend of a friend or whatever, and they found those ultralights hang gliders with engines.
We managed to come up with one solution, and that was to be dropped over the statue with motorized trikes. But they had to fly illegally in commercial airspace, so the risk of something going wrong was definitely there.
I'd be shit fucking scared, and maybe in worst case even go in. I really don't want to do it personally, but if that's the only option, I'm willing to consider it if it's the perfect conditions.
In the end, we were like, fuck this, let's do it. We did not come to Rio to not fly by the Jesus statue. And when we took that decision, I felt my heartbeat pounding and I was starting to become really scared and nervous. So we did one last planning at the statue to evaluate the weather conditions.
What do you feel now? What are you thinking?
In winds like this, it's definitely not doable.
The wind conditions were far from ideal, and they could tell that the landing spot would be hard to reach. On top of that, they got a phone call saying there were only 2 paragliders available, so one of them had to pass the jump.
We decided to put Espen because he was more comfortable with his suit, and me because they thought that I had most chances to get the shot good.
We went back home and tried to mentally prepare for one of the most demanding jumps we have ever attempted.
Something about flying under the bridge.
In the next episode of The Perfect Flight, Jokke, Ludo and Espen are heading to Chamonix, France.
Seriously scary.
They will attempt a mind-blowing stunt on top of the mighty Aiguille du Midi.